For today's read-through, I have consulted with the Council of Cringe, DCYA, the worst of the worst that we have to offer, and today we are reading The Strange Case of Harleen and Harley. This is supposed to be a retelling of the Harley Quinn origin, but instead of doing the whole fell in love with the Joker and went insane thing, we're doing more of a Jekyll and Hyde thing. What am I to do? Skip the bills? I said I'll fix it, Ada. Don't I always? Don't you dare walk out of here, Bobby. I didn't want to move here either. Slam. Dad breaks laws. Which laws? You know. Laws. No one wants to talk to me. Maybe it is all my fault. I'm the one on probation, after all. Like father, like daughter. Teen romance leads to murder. Oh, this supposed to be the Joker? I didn't ask him to kill anyone. What? And I get probation. The system is corrupt. We weren't even serious. He was a friend I dated because Pam needed space. Oh, I should have seen that one coming. We have the Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn ship right away. They're on again, off again. She needed space, so she dated this bad boy. This not Joker guy. I should have waited on her. I should have fought for her. Pamela, you free tonight? I need to get out of here for a while. And now we're not even living in the same city. I miss my girlfriend, my coach, my gym. Hell, I even miss Gotham Academy. Babe, meet me? Always. I thought you needed space. I thought you guys were like fighting or something. That got resolved quick. Mom, again? Oh, so her mom gets beaten by her dad. You deserve better. I love your father. I'm going out to meet Harleen. This dialogue is already killing me. It's just like, it's like they're not even talking to each other. Please be careful. That girl, the news said, she dated the wrong guy. If she wasn't involved, why is she on probation? I'm not sure you should judge her for dating the wrong guy. We could leave, Mom. Go away from him. I love your father. He loves me. He hurts you. No man will ever hit me because I'll only date women. And I feel like I could scream. So scream! Try it! Ah! The last time I tried to let go, people died. I didn't ask him to kill anyone, but I believe you. Sometimes bad people should get what they deserve. It sounds like the reason why her boyfriend killed somebody is actually because it was somebody who was bothering her. We're not getting into the nitty-gritty details just yet, but this does kind of explain better why she's on probation. Hawthorne Biomedical Laboratory begins human trials for several revolutionary medicines. They pay human volunteers. It's probably safe. They're scientists. Trust the science. Some scientists lie. Whoa, it sounds like you're a vax denier, dude. Alright, and then she goes to the science. Right, and then they start looking around. Oh, they start sneaking around the medical place. We're probably on camera. Maybe you should stop then. Shit, I'm gonna get arrested again. Yeah, this is actually a terrible thing for Pamela to do to Harleen. I'll take the blame. She won't get arrested. And there's a bunch of animals. Not yellow rated after all, are they? We have to do something. Like, get out of here? No, like, take pictures. Why are you taking pictures? Because a bunch of animals have red eyes? They have to have cameras. Probably not. Afraid to get caught on film carting in defenseless creatures. I mean, they are literally accepting humans to test these same exact drugs. I'm pretty sure they probably would be approved for animals as well. You have to get approved by testing on animals first before you can test on humans. I can't drive when I'm this angry. Monsters. Since when does Pamela give a shit about animals? Last I checked, she just cared about plants. She's Poison Ivy. I hate people who don't care who they hurt. Let me just read that one more time. I hate people who don't care who they hurt. New York Times best-selling author. Let's go. Let's get you to some trees. I have to do something. I'll help. We could get arrested. If you go back there, I'm going with you. This is terrible. This is already a very toxic relationship. A week later. Tuck the pill in the back of your cheek or under your tongue. Don't swallow. Wayne Techno Scanners. We do a body scan of everyone who enters. No phones get in and no one carries anything out either. There goes the camera plan. We could just go. No, we need to look for evidence. Just don't swallow anything. You'll get a prep shot in one arm and a partial dose of the medicine in the other. We need to test your reaction. Oh, well, guess it's not a pill, huh? You got 2 injections? I got the prep injection. Vitamins, I guess. Maybe antibiotics. My regular meds are pills, but I'll take them since your meds are in you already. Wanna come back and break in? Rescue some animals? Break in? Got a couple shots, got cash, got you. I'm fine, super fine, in fact. You seem different. I'm just excited. Let's save some bunnies. You ever like boys? I'm seeing you, remember? I kinda understand what Bernie did. Oh, I'd kill for you.
I don't like where this is going.
I think they gave you too much medicine, sweetie. Try to sleep it off. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Several days without her around and I feel depressed. Or is that from the shot? My head hurts. I thought the shot would fix that at least. Well, no more headache. That's cool. I remember everything she does. Why doesn't Harleen remember me? And then they're breaking into the research lab. And then they just open a bunch of cages and say, be free. You know, you have to, put them in the wild. You can't just open the cage inside and expect the animals to figure it out. You don't feel like Harleen tonight. Like a Harley Quinn in some old court. Teller of truths. That's not what the... But you're going to need a code name too. Really? Why? The animals are already free. For next time, silly, we can do more good things. I'm going to call you Ivy, because I like it when your arms are wrapped around me. The following week. I hope my anxiety didn't ruin date night. Not at all. You know I don't mind your anxiety, right? Do you feel better since the shots? Yes. I'm falling asleep at weird times, but I feel like a part of me is more alive. I think you should keep trying it. You like me better brave, huh? Like, oh, I like you the way that you are. I like your anxiety. And now she's like, ooh, I get to commit crimes with my girlfriend now? You better keep taking those shots. I like this other personality much better. It's like I'm dating a whole other person. It's awesome! I need to tell you, I'm forgetting things. Like whole days. Missing class notes? No. Good. Do you have bruises or marks or... No? Now that we saved the animals... At the lab, Hawthorne. We went back? I wish I remembered. You were incredible. And Pamela likes whatever I did that I forgot. Great. Harleen, wait. I love you no matter what. Kinda stings after, admitting that you like the other personality better. Ma is more observant since we left Gotham, but this is obviously a gift from Dad. Dishes, candles, the wine, the food, all of it new. Your mother wants this, so we will do it. And if she wants you to go with her to pray, you'll do that too. Easy for him to say. He's not Jewish. Wait, wouldn't the mother want him to convert? To marry her? I'm just asking, cause in Gotham, well, we aren't in Gotham anymore, Harleen, thanks to your stunt. Ma and Dad have each other. Joey is always fine. So is Miri. Me, not so much. Everyone has a good life except for me. So, the boss said he could use Joey for a little part-time work tonight. No, we don't work on Shabbat. I could help too, for your boss. We can't afford gymnastics right now, so I need some money. No, you're already in enough trouble as it is. But it's okay for Joey? She didn't say it was okay for Joey. She said the exact opposite. She said no. Oh man, why does this happen all the time where the writer forgets what they just wrote. This is the same page. They hate me. Oh, yeah, edgy. To be fair, you know that the work your dad does is illegal. Regardless of whether or not your mom knows that, it doesn't matter. You know that. So you know that you can't do and you can't participate in his illegal work while you're on probation. I don't understand her logic here of why she would offer in the first place and why she would get so upset for being denied it. So we're observant because of Bernie? No, because you were spared. I'm grateful you were smart enough not to get caught. She thinks I'm guilty, my own mother. All I did was say that those girls made me feel lousy. I'm not a criminal. Try me, Harleen, and the mercy your father asked me to show will be gone. It's making me braver. Pam said we rescued animals. I stood up to Ma. I need more. Please let it work right this time. No anxiety, no forgetting. Side effects do pass. The shot is a lot of medicine. It'll be in your system throughout the week. That's awesome. Hey, cutie. Harley? Borrowed a car. Let's go on a trip. Whose car is that? Don't know. It was in the lot at the bio place. You stole a car? Nah, I borrowed it. I want to see where you live. Why? Aside from the garden, it's boring. So show me the garden. I think you missed the road there a little bit. Just driving straight on the grass. Why? You hold me together, Ivy. I fall apart without you. Some plants kill trees. I don't want to be bad for you. My dad hits my mom. What if I'm like him? You're Ivy. Strong, beautiful, brave, good. I'm lucky to be with you. I'm the lucky one. She emotionally opens up to Harley and not Harleen. Ivy, are you taking the pills? I am. They're to increase focus and natural energy, but I don't feel any different. And then she's turning back. Harley, you seem to have more side effects today. I got another shot, a boost. I want to be braver. So Mom, this is Harleen. Harleen, this is my mother. Your father won't like you skipping school, Pamela. Does your dad hurt you? Not me. Not so far. Just Mom. I'll tell if he hurts Pamela. And not the police, my dad. Oh, because your dad does the vague illegal work. Is that Quinzel? What is she wearing? Freak. Murderer. What did you say? Maybe you ought to say that to my face. Gimme that. I said, what did you say? So, you can talk shit when my back is turned, but not now? Yeah, this is really helping, convince people that she didn't participate in a murder. What happened? Why is everyone staring at me? Are you on something? My sister passed out. There are no drugs allowed in... Oh yeah, there are no drugs allowed in the school? Oh, sorry, I didn't know. Quinzel's! So, you're the lackey. There it is. This is this comic's version of the Joker. Are you surprised? Is anyone surprised at this point? I'm Jack Napier. Well, aren't you a feisty little dish? Dish? What year is this? Ha 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 ha! Look, he laughed. He laughed like the Joker. The Joker laughs. How old are you? Underage. Shame. There's jobs to be had for Quinzel's. Stop! I don't need to be older to pocket your wallet. Haha, I stole his money. Harl, what happened? You had a high fever, muttering, if you're taking drugs, I'm not. I read about kids taking ADHD things to focus. Just say Adderall. ADHD things. This sounds so stupid. You could say ADHD medication, or you could just say medication. That would sound better than ADHD things. Probation, doing something that gave you convulsions. You're on a dangerous path. What if she actually has something wrong with her and you're yelling at her for no reason, lady? Harleen, come out. Your mother said you were sick. I don't blame you for what that boy did. Lately, you seem more like when you were little. all spit and sass. But I need my coach. I can't stay out here. No gym, no future. Probably not going to be great at your flips and stuff if you keep smoking. Then why'd you give her a cigar? Give me a month. You concentrate on the grades. I'll try to come up with something to get money for your coach. Little Quinzel. Who is this? Want to make some money? What? Who are you? Why are you calling me? And then she switches to Harley mode. What's the deal, Napier? Heard you talking to your old man. How? I was to meet him. Heard you. Waited. He was just listening in on their conversation the, night prior and waited all night? Did he say I could do a job? No, but if you can keep a secret, I'll help. Why? Because I feel like it. Go to the bar, order a drink. If the bartender says you remind her of her sister and that she knows the perfect drink, leave the purse on the bar and walk away with the drink. And then she recognizes someone? What in the fresh hell is she doing here? Why are you following me? Not so shy tonight, are you? Who the heck is this person? Oh, it's the secretary? A worker bee from Hawthorne. Drugged and tracked. Tracked? What do you mean? They put a tracker in your phone. Both of you. Why are you telling me that? And then she does a flip? How does this motion work? How did she... somehow she kicks off of her and breaks her nose, but the way that they drew it just doesn't really make any sense. I remember doing cartwheels in a bar. Nothing makes sense. Is there someone you can ask? Ask what? About your missing time, about this, about who dyed your hair. Well, I can ask you, Pamela, because you know about the split personality and That's my handwriting. I left myself a note? Man, Harley should have wrote a much longer note just detailing the actual information. I bet he knows something. So I have a criminal's wallet. That's not worrying. Would your, dad know him? Yes. What about Bernie? Could you talk to him? I've thought about talking to him. I think the meds are making me a little bonkers. I wonder if that's why he killed the girls who were bullying you. I hate that I went out with him. There's gotta be some last-minute rewrites here. I feel like this story was originally that she was dating the Joker, obviously, and then he killed someone and then went to jail or whatever, and then she's on probation and got back together with Ivy. That feels like it makes so much more sense than the Joker just being some guy who works for her dad. You know how I said my dad hits my mom? That's why I broke up with you. I was ashamed, like you'd find out and think I was awful for not going to the cops. Yeah, why haven't you gone to the cops? And they're going to see her murderous ex. Just because, I guess. I don't... And then she turns into Harley. We're all a little mad, you know. Haha. Harleen? Call me Harley, babe. Harleen is tedious. No touching. Wasn't. Did you do those things because of meds? No. Someone I care about was sad. I fixed it. Wrong way, but I wasn't on drugs. Oh. I hoped it was trial meds from Hawthorne Biomed. Yeah, it's actually kinda stupid because it's not connected at all. There was no reason for you to think that. I have a girlfriend. Got back with Pamela. Yeah, Joey told me. I'm glad, Harl. Simp! Simp! We're full on simp. He doesn't even care that she's dating someone else. I wish I could help. Thanks, but last time your help was bad. I know. If I could, I would have ruined their lives, but not ended them. They just start making out. They can't even touch hands, and they just go at it. And then he's like, hey, stop touching. You're not supposed to touch. Fascists. Hey, we broke the no touching rule. Come on, people. We should have rights. They shouldn't deprive you of your right to love, to friendship, to hugs, to kisses. You deserve rehabilitation, not punishment. We deserve hugs and hand-holding. And sex. This one guy in the background.
Yeah, sex too. Don't forget the sex part. I wanna fuck.
And then they start fighting with the police. You are really doing a fucking terrible job at not going to prison. I mean, really. And they catch her, of course, and now they're like interrogating her. You're lucky I don't arrest you. Why? Why don't you arrest her? She was assaulting prison guards. All of a sudden, this comic is about prisoner rights. Yeah, I'm sure that's something we can all get behind, right? Alright, now we are back with Jack Napier, who has had little to no part to play in this story, honestly. Do you know who he is, kid? Napier is as criminal as it gets. Yeah, then why isn't he in jail? Why isn't she in jail? For police that are supposed to be like so crazy strict, they're certainly letting a lot of criminals go. And then she switches back to Harleen, I guess. Oh my god! He turned white for a second. What's up with that? Who are you? You called me. Technically, you called your father. He's busy. I picked you up from the prison. I need you to drop me at Hawthorne Biomedical Laboratory. They're dangerous. How dangerous? They're dangerous like the people your dad and I work with don't even mess with them. That would have been nice to know a few weeks ago. I've been getting shots there. Let's go give them hell. I do like a good ass kicking. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Let's go give them hell. I like a good ass kicking. You were just saying stay away from them. They're dangerous. First, I need to tell Hawthorne I'm done with their test. These side effects aren't getting any better, and I don't want to end up in jail. Why is it required that you need to go there and say, I'm not gonna take these tests anymore? Why don't you just stop showing up? You, Miss Quinzel. I saw you. I have the bruise to prove that. Miss Quinn is here to speak to someone. She has some concerns. Why does the note say she's dangerous? I don't know. Why does it say that? Guess I gotta go up to her and find out. It's a volunteer study. One that's clearly working. I'm not myself. I said I quit, and I mean it. I fucking quit. You will remain active in the test, or I will turn this interesting footage over to the authorities. When they broke in to the lab, which they didn't have to do, they optionally did this, knowing that there were cameras watching them. They had no disguises or ski masks or anything. Now he's going to use that as, I guess, leverage to keep her doing the study, because I don't know, I guess they really find it interesting that they caused this girl to have a split personality. Miss Quinzel? Harleen? Not quite, Doc. Men like you eventually get what's coming due. Miss she stomped on my dick. No, I'm Harley fucking Quinn, Doc. If I were you, I would start to worry right about now. Are you threatening me? No one threatens the people I love. Harley or Harleen, I'm always a Quinzel. I don't know what's happening. Why now? You accepted me. No time to chat though. We need to research the doctor and Pam's dad. Oh my god, I'm talking to myself, and myself is a different person. I remember so many things now when the plot demands it. Benefactors of Hawthorne Biomedical. Oh no, that's even worse. Pam's dad is funding this. I went to Hawthorne to tell them I was quitting, but they say I can't. I need to tell you something else too. My father. He grabbed me, shook me. I don't want to go home ever again. Then don't, we'll figure it out. Oh no, she can control plants now. Ivy, I don't think your pills were placebos. Look, whatever my meds were, they worked. I'm like two people. I'm connected to nature now. There's one more thing. A trial to control willful daughter? Why would you call it that? Your dad knows about Hawthorne. He's an endorser. He knows about us, and he wants me gone and you obedient. Do you think that's why he grabbed me? To make me react? To test the medicine's results? This is the stupidest plot I've ever heard. I could destroy him with this. There'd be no evidence either. Who would believe it was me? The daughter that he's abusing. Clearly I have no motive. Money buys justice. If not, you wouldn't be on probation, and your dad would be arrested. I'm trapped. You're not. We'll talk to my dad. he'll have ideas. So you can sorta control the switch to being her? Like summoning spirits.
Like I'm being possessed by a demon!
Could you summon her? Harley, I mean. I like Harley better. What am I now, Bloody Mary? Where's your summoning mirror? Pam's dad hurt her. He usually just hurts her mom, but hurt? How? He grabbed me and tossed me. He what? Is this a homophobia thing? She said he hits her mom.
What, is her mom gay?
Good parents or partners don't really try to control their loved ones. Look at my parents.
Wait a minute, I thought you hated your parents at the beginning of this comic.
Nothing changed. Like, nothing changed to make her, like, really grow closer to her mom.
What's with this conclusion that her criminal parents are actually really good people? Like, how did we reach that point in time?
Pamela's father has been beating on his wife, and now he injured Pam. I want to be involved. She's my girlfriend. This is not me agreeing to you working with our daughter. Just this once, Harleen, understood?
What?
How did this change happen in the mother? I don't get it. You sure you want to go with me? I could handle. I need backup, Dad. Not for you to fix everything.
Alrighty then. Let's go murder a man in cold blood.
Teehee, I love you, Daddy.
I guess I shouldn't be too surprised because there was that other Poison Ivy DCYA comic that was kind of the same, about Pamela killing her dad.
Is your dad allergic to anything? Foods, insects?
No.
Why? I don't want to kill him, just scare him. Wasps. He's terrified of them. Okay, so they're not going to kill her dad? They're just gonna scare him? What happened to the whole criminals need to be rehabilitated thing? Where did that go? We need to protect prisoners from those evil police. And now that we have a criminal beating his wife and kid, all of a sudden, put him in his place. We need to scare him. Why don't you try talking to him? Why don't you try the hugs and the cuddles that you were offering before? Those tests are inhumane, Dr. Isley. Surely you know that.
She's my daughter. I have rights over.
Nope, you don't. This is the only warning you'll get.
You're going to get a job offer to move west. Take it. And don't try to cut off funding for your daughter. She's not moving with you.
They were like talking before about how like money buys all this stuff and you can get away with anything with money.
He has so much evidence against them right now. He could definitely put him, his daughter, and everyone that he works for in jail. Harleen herself almost got put in jail for just like knowing a guy who murdered somebody.
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't make any sense. This really does not come together very well. Are you ready to use your powers?
Oh yeah, why didn't she use her powers on her dad? It seems like it's kind of pointless that she ever got superpowers to begin with. She never used them.
And now we're gonna like blow up the facility or whatever.
You! Oh wow, really? This random secretary is gonna be the final boss? Is that what we're going with here?
I work here. You're glorified lab rats and ha ha ha! She kicked her.
That's funny. I laugh like the Joker.
And kaboom! Yay! They blew up the facility. I don't really care. This version of me, Harley, not Harleen, will vanish after the meds wear off. She won't remember you at all.
Use the ring for a new phone, and the rest for that college fund of yours, Harley.
Goodbye forever, Jack Napier. And then they kiss, and the end.
That is one big pile of shit.
I'm going to edit this video down quite a bit, of course. I just want it to show, for the record, I've been reading this for 2 hours. But before we close out, I do want to mention that Reaper Book 2 is funding on Kickstarter and Fund My Comic. It is a dark fantasy series that I started last year, and if you're interested in checking out some more indie content, I would obviously recommend my dark fantasy series, you know, over something like this. So overall thoughts on the strange case of Harleen and Harley? Yeah, not good, obviously. It seems like they did not know where to go with this story whatsoever. I'm putting on my tinfoil hat and I'm saying that her ex-boyfriend who murdered a guy for her was originally supposed to be the Joker, and then, I don't know, last minute they must have changed their mind and decided, oh no, the Joker should actually be their driver. But yeah, this is a kind of pretty blatant, like, pro-criminal type of thing. But these kind of stories are made for teenagers, and this is what they're given as their protagonist, as the people that they should be rooting for. And I just didn't find it very tasteful. So if you're interested in something like that, I guess go check out The Strange Case of Harleen and Harley, or check out anything else. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know what comic you'd like me to read next here on the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Program restart. Shutting down all